and welcome to our match between Heritage Christian School and Bay City Baptist. And we just had the first serve here, so we're getting underway today. Yesterday we had the round robin in the tournament, and that determined where the teams were placed in our bracket, and now this is the first game for them in the actual tournament bracket today.
Bay City with the touch there, hits the net. Number 11 for Heritage looks strong, and the set to Bay City, and the spike driver, it's long, Bryce. 2-0 Heritage Christian here. You know, Heritage Christian's out of Dyer, Indiana, established in 1855. Their slogan is striving higher in Dyer, along the Illinois state line, 15 miles south of Lake Michigan. That's where they're at. I did my research, so don't tell me I've dropped the ball here, folks. We're already at 3-0 Heritage. Heritage comes into this 8-2. They're 8-2 on the tournament with a nice serve from, I think it's that could have been one of the Lenting girls. Oh, number 10 almost had it, Cameron Zanstra, a junior out of Heritage.
This is a really important game coming up here. So this is going to determine whether they get into the winner's bracket or the loser's bracket right here.
Wow, nice serve from the big left-hander there. Number 16, that's Megan Anderson, a 12th grader, a senior. She's going to go at it again. The left, she's got that left bomb. She's going to come at the serve. She's got a great serve. Here it comes. Another beauty, dug out by Lenting. Oh, they're clawing their way back, Bryce. It's 3-3.
Yep, there we go. We failed to introduce ourselves. My name is Bryce Rehab. This is Pastor Rick Mickish. He's a missionary up in Canada, and he's down visiting his daughters in Day Spring Bible College.
Yeah, so if you get an A, EH at the end of what I say occasionally, I'm not slow. I'm from Canada, and so if you get an A in there, we got left-hander again. Megan, she's going to serve again. It's 4-3.
There we go. Nice serve. Going over. Oh, found a good spot there.
That Lil Hawk. No, I'm sorry, Lily. I said Lil. It's Lily Hawk. Scored on that one. She carried it over. Taylor Dykstra on the serve. And the point. They couldn't get it back over Bay City. So now we're looking at 5-4. It's 5-4 Heritage. Heritage is 8-2 in the tournament. Bay City's crawling their way back. They're 3-7 from Green Bay. And a nice serve again from Heritage. They get it over at Bay City. 5 sets it to number 3. What happened there? I'm a former wrestler. I don't follow volleyball too well, but I'm getting his hand is up there.
They crossed the line on the bottom. So 2 of the Bay City people fell, and they crossed the line in the middle of the court.
I see. Okay, sure. Well, I'm getting educated as I go along. Thanks, Bryce.
You bet.
Big serve into the net for number 11, Taylor. That happens sometimes. They want to give her all the mustard, and they hit it as hard as they can and comes up shy. Number 7 is going to serve now for Bay City, and Angelica Lanov. Here we go. And it's over the net. Played, bump, set, and spike. Oh, my goodness.
That was a hammer. That was right in there. Good placement of the ball there.
Yeah, that was one of the Lenting girls, I believe. Obviously, sisters, cousins, something, but she's got a big hammer. There's a bump. Back over. Bay City hits it over. 1, 2. They got to get it over on this one. And they do. Over to Heritage. Hit by number 3, and here we go, another big, was that out?
That's out, yeah, that was long.
Oh, that was close. Heritage on the.
Score is 8-5, Heritage up. Pastor Rick, what are you thinking? So Heritage was 8-2 yesterday in the round robin, and Bay City was 3-7. So a little bit of a contrast here, but definitely not out of the reach of either team. What are going to be the keys for this game here?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm already impressed with Bay City. Coming in just looking at 3-7 versus an 8-2 team, I thought they'd be, I thought there'd be a disparity between the points, but they're playing tight right now. Obviously, Bay City's deeper. Look at their bench, Bryce. I mean, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 5 extra players. And you're just looking at a shallower team at Heritage, but they're all 11th and 12th graders. Look at the age of experience they have. So Heritage, I'm guessing, only sends their juniors and seniors. Spike from Heritage. Okay, point goes to Heritage. It's 9-6. So I don't know. I think you're looking at some experience with Heritage a little more, but it's all going to be about heart, Bryce. I think it's about the grit, right?
A lot of it comes down to that for sure, yeah.
There's the bump, the set for Bay City, and the spike. It's out. Point goes to Heritage on that one. So it's now 10-6. Yeah, Bay City Christian out of Green Bay. Now, I don't want to assume they're all Packers fans. Being from Canada, I'm not sure about that. Oh, the serve from number 2, Lenting, hit the top of the net. It's 10-7 now, Heritage. But I hear a lot of people are Packers fans.
Yeah, definitely.
What do they call them? Cheeseheads or cheese eaters or cheese, or something like that.
Yeah, cheeseheads. Yep, you got it.
There it is.
You guys have much volleyball in Canada, or just curling and hockey?
You know, not really. Curling, a lot of hockey, of course, a lot of ice hockey, and believe it or not, badminton is played a lot in the high schools. They play
Really?
badminton. Yeah.
Wow.
Serve comes from Bay City, and it's played by number 11 for Heritage, but it goes out of bounds. Point goes to Bay City.
What I've noticed a lot in this game so far is that a lot of the points have been by mistakes on the team, so it hasn't really been necessarily like a hard spike that was well placed. It's more like one team would get a point because, the other team just failed to do the fundamentals, failed to do the core disciplines of this game, whether it's just getting a good bump, a good first bump up, or a good set. There's just been some poor communication or some poor execution of just simple things.
Unforced errors. You're absolutely right.
Yep.
Mistakes you don't have to make, but they're made. The serve goes over by number 10. That was Cameron. And it's back over in Heritage Trail with the bump set and this. Oh, it's a nice little drop play by number 11. And it goes over, and Heritage gets it over. You got to hit it the third time, Heritage. And it's out.
Just like that. Like on those spikes, we gotta take it easy there and
Vandermeulen.
not be so focused on killing it down there.
That Vandermeulen, she took a big swing with the windmill there, and she just put it out. She put it out. She's got a good hard hit.
Definitely a hard hit. A little too hard though.
Very nice serve from number 6. That's Mackenzie Van Cleaver. No, it's Cleve. Sorry, Van Cleve. I thought it was Cleaver. She's a 10th grader out of Bay City. And the serve. 22, that's going to be Michaela Anderson, hits it over. Number 10 with the bump on Heritage. Number 1 with the set, and the spike by Lenting, and it made it over, but it's out of bounds. 13-10, and it's going to be served by number 1, Becca Vandermeulen, a senior out of Heritage Christian. And it's over the net. Beautiful serve. Played by number 10 from Bay City, over the net to 5. Number 11 sets it, and number 3, boom! No, Heritage, it comes back over to Heritage. There's another bump. Get it over. They're keeping it alive. Bay City hits it over. Oh, number 16, Megan Anderson hits it into her own net. 14-10, Heritage.
There we go. That was a nice spike.
Spike by spike by 21. Alyssa Hagan, 11th grader out of Bay City. She'll bring it, gets the point, and brings the serve back over to Bay City. I did hear some sad news this week. Dick Butkus died, 80 years old. Dick Butkus from the Chicago Bears died in his home in Malibu, California.
Chicago Bear Hall of Famer.
Yep. Dug out of the floor by number 10 on Heritage, sets it up to number 11 for the spike, but it's long. Taylor Dykstra with the spike, but she left it about a foot long, so that point goes to Bay City. It's 14-12, Heritage. They're coming back, Bryce.
They definitely are. They're hanging in there. Score is 14-12 in favor of Heritage right now, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Bay City is holding their own right now.
Number 3, Lily Hack, was just set up a serve. Served it on a platter, and she just drove it home for the point. It's 15-12. She's got quite the can in her. Lily, number 5, serving now. Nicole Lenting. Back over to Heritage. Nicole with the bump. 11 with it. Oh, just a miss hit, that's all. Just like you're talking about, those unforced errors. A miss hit here and there.
Yeah, it's happening a lot there. A lot of far hits, a lot of missed hits, poor passes. That's kind of the story of this game right now. So we'll see who can clean it up and make a point here and pull off this game.
Left-handed bomb. Oh, look at that. Missed.
Another missed hit there.
That was Megan Anderson on the serve. Beautiful serve, but they just couldn't capitalize. It's 16-13 now. Heritage Christian serving is number 11, Taylor Dykstra. And she gets it over nice and low, beautiful hard serve, but they return it.
There we go.
And the bump, set, and spike.
Oh, terrific placement right near the back line. That was crazy.
That's number 5. She's not the biggest thing. That Nicole Lenting just drove it right into the corner. Beautiful spike for, that was Nicole, wasn't it? Number 5? Yeah, that was, sure it was. Yeah, I think it was.
I think it was number 2.
Was it number 2?
Pretty
That's
sure.
the other Lenting. Oh boy, there's a nice spike.
Wow, a little scramble over there, but they got it over.
Boom. Spike by number 2 again. Oh.
Ooh, failed to get it over the net.
Number 18, Claire Bruinsma. Just a little miss hit there, bringing the ball back over to Bay City. 17-14, Heritage. Bay City is serving number 7, and that's Angelika Leonov. And she gets it over. Nice serve. And Lenting with the spike. Number 2, Lenting drove it home. Add a point to Heritage, 18-14. I like her, number 12. She's got good range of motion. Very strong spike. She plays heads up. Now I'm noticing there's a Lenting that's a coach too, assistant coach. I think volleyball's, oh, that's out. Volleyball's likely in the Lenting family, if I had to make a guess.
It seems like it, yeah, for sure.
Coach and 2 players.
Number 2's seems to be the biggest threat up front there, so it looks like she's going to be moving back in the rotation, though. So that will be good for Bay City, getting her away from the net.
Okay, number 22 for Bay City is going to serve. That's Michaela Anderson. She's only a 9th grader. Played by number 11 on Heritage. It's got to get over, and it does. Bruinsma hits it over.
Nice set. Oh, and a good spike, and it's tipped in, hits the ground. Way to go.
Wow.
Great job, Bay City there. That was pretty good.
That sophomore, Mackenzie Van Cleve, just really came through in the clutch to make it 18-16.
Yeah, right through 2 defenders. It hit both of their hands and went through and hit the ground.
That serve is out. Michaela put the serve out, so it's 19-16 Heritage. And we're going to have Lenting, number 2, Sydney Lenting, serving. Oops, hold on. We got a ball on the court here. We got 2 games going on at once, and the ball came over the other court. They called play. Now we're back in action. A jump serve. Oh, comes up short and hits the net.
If you're Bay City, this is your time to really come on back. Number 2, Lenting on Heritage is away from the net. She seems to be the biggest threat for getting kills. So we're going to see if Bay City could take advantage of this. Only down 2 here. It's their serve. Let's see what happens.
Oh, nice placement of the ball there from number 3.
That was really smart.
That's Lily Hack. She kind of just touched it over in a place where no one was. And that's sometimes what needs to happen. It's not about the big power driver. Sometimes you just got to drop it where nobody's home. Number 10 is serving for Heritage. That's Cameron. She gets it over. Very nice dig by Lenting. And
is that in?
oh, was that close?
Oh,
was that close? If I was the coach, I'd come unglued. I'd be off my chair. That looked like it was right on the line. He gives the point to Heritage. I don't know. Anyway, 21-17 Heritage, and the serve is number 10, Cameron. Nice serve. Played by Bay City. It's got to get over on number 3. It's out. They're 3 points away from the victory. It's 22-17 Heritage. Nice dig by Sydney Lenting. Number 11, that's Taylor. She hits it over. And now Bay City puts it back into play over. And it's dug out by number 21 at Bay City and hit by number 6. Nice play for Bay City. That was Mackenzie Van Cleve again. It's got to be over. Oh, that's it. 22. Michaela had a shot at that, but didn't work out. It's now 23-17, Heritage. And we got a timeout here on the floor. Yeah, back to Dick Butkus. You know, pretty sad to see that he passed away. I was going to read something I read this week. He was a pro rookie in 1965, one of the most vicious tacklers. And one offensive lineman said he was subhuman. He was the angriest, toughest, most savage linebacker ever to play the game. The quarterback said this: when Butkus hit you, he didn't try to put you in the hospital. He tried to put you in the cemetery.
Oh my goodness.
That's the way football was back then. But anyway, I heard Dick Butkus died this week. So. How's school going here at Dayspring, Bryce? You're graduated already.
Yes, sir.
So
school is awesome here. Great college, really good practical training here at Dayspring Bible College. They give you a lot of opportunities.
Natalia Saldana there couldn't handle that serve, and it's right back over to number 11, Taylor, for the serve. And another nice serve, and it's in. She picked that spot, I can tell you that. Number 5's in for Bay City now, Hannah Malkin, a 12th